Hello, poets. So, our poetry writing assignment, let me explain this to you. As you can see, here's the key of what we need you to be we need you to be highlighting, and you can write as many poems as you want. We are going to ask you to definitely create one. So, poem number one is you could try to write a poem like The Walrus and the Carpenter. Try to write three stanzas. So, three stanzas would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times 3, 18 lines. So, here's my example. I called it Hungry Animals. It's just a silly poem. The kitty cat and the puppy. That's 8 syllables played by the apple tree. Said the puppy, let us eat. Whoops, I'm short one. Are these apples all free? Their mouths pecked at an apple. Oh, I need to make sure. Their mouths pecked at a brown apple. They munched for all to see. Okay, so you could write a silly poem following that A, B, C, D, D, B pattern with 8, 6, 8, 6, 8, 6 syllables. It's more challenging than you think. Or you could try to write a limerick. A limerick is a 5-line poem that can also be silly, and it follows an A rhyme scheme with 8 or 9 syllables, 8 or 9 syllables, 5 or 6, 5 or 6, 8 or 9. There once was a green frog named Big Mike who wanted to ride his brand new bike. He rode round the block but lost his new socks, so he went home and went for a hike. Okay, just kind of a silly poem. If you're not really in the mood to write a silly poem, you could try to write an I feel poem. You want to try to have it be 10 lines. I want it to have one simile and one metaphor, and you're just writing about how you feel right now. So you can see my example. I feel sad when I see how empty the schools and community centers look. I feel grateful for the food on our table. I feel angry when I learn about people hoarding medicine and food. I feel wonder when I see the sun shining through the clouds like a ray of hope. I feel relieved when my feet walk outside and the wind whispers across my face. I feel happy when my family sits around the table together for dinner. I feel excited when I see videos of our new puppy. I feel inspired when people sing to one another over the internet. I feel frustrated when my kids only want to go on their screens. I feel hopeful that this too shall pass. So you could write your poem there, and you can see that I have my simile and I have my metaphor. Write an acrostic poem, and you want to include alliteration and highlight it. Just pick something that's important to you. I chose Lake Superior, and that's my acrostic poem, and I highlighted my alliteration, which is lovely lake. Repeating that L sound. Poem 5, write a poem about April Fool's Day. And this poem could be in free verse. That means it doesn't rhyme. And I wanted to have one metaphor. Try to write 10 lines, okay? Here's my example. Knock, knock. Who's there? Tank. Tank who? You're welcome. Time for tricks and jokes. Tricks are food for my soul. Why does this toothpaste taste so funny? What's that on my pillow? Yikes. I did not expect to see that around the corner. Life is short. Make time to laugh. So you can write right on this document. Just pick the poem that you want to write or try to write them all. It's really up to you. Just have fun writing poems. Thanks, everyone.